Hmm. Let's see. A little better. I can't find my plug, man. What is that? Okay. Good morning. Happy Monday. My room is a hot mess behind me. Good morning. Um, okay. Plus, the electricity, well, interesting. The electricity technician came out at 6:30 a.m. 6:30. Everything got moved around in my room, so it is pure chaos, but we have fully restored electricity on all parts of the house now. So I don't care that he was here at 6:30. He fixed it when two other technicians couldn't. So it was a wire when they fixed our deck, they accidentally cut into a wire. Um, they were able to put it together, and they're going to come back and like make it permanent instead of temporary. But we have electricity all through the basement, all up on the first story. So I am super excited because I have a new appreciation for lights. Good morning. Good morning, Sandra. See? So, so the retreat. Okay. I'm not going to lie to you. It was one of the best moments of my life. I had so much fun this weekend. I actually was sad that it ended yesterday because everybody was amazing. Sandra's facility is amazing. She has awesome people, employees that work with her. She deals with everything with grace, such grace. She had people coming in asking about hemming, and she has like price points on already ready to go, which is pretty cool because when people ask me to hem, I usually like sink into myself. I can do it, but I don't want to do it. um, so we had a lot of fun. We ate really good food. Everybody finished their bags. Everyone did the bag just like the the pattern piece says. So like we did the drop-in lining and we hand basted um the top part and we top stitch and everyone's top stitching was amazing. Everyone hand basting skills were on point and they did all a drop-in lining and I can't be happier because I love drop-in linings. I'm good to be back. So I'm here at the house with lights. And I have Loki like checking on me every 5 seconds. I think he has a little traumatic little trauma that I wasn't here this weekend. Good morning. Thank you. So yeah, I had loads and loads of fun. So in the front of the the retreat area, there was like Sandra's store. She has so much stuff that I have never seen before. So now she's also carrying matte black hardware. So I'm about to fangirl out because we all know I love me some matte black. Um, the facility was just great. I had every single one of the people that were at the retreat were amazing in their own spectacular way. I could not say enough positive things about everyone. Everyone was so unbelievably cool. We all have like different walks of life and backstories, but we just sewing was our love language, and we were able to just hang out and have fun and laugh and be silly and sew. And it was, man, it's I love sewing. I love sewing, but I guess because I'm always solo, I don't ever really like I yearn to have somebody that knows how to sew close to me so I can sew with them. So it was just like it was very like therapeutic. These people know, want to sew leathers, finals, all this stuff. They're into the bag patterns, and it's different from talking to your significant other where they're like, yeah, yeah, that's a cute bag. It looks like the other bag when it's just a different thing. It was a very awesome dynamic. If you have an opportunity to go to a retreat, do so. It's different from having a class. We were just literally hanging out and having a blast. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll fix the date, Gypsy. So, yeah, it was it was a it was a really good experience. I would definitely do a sewing retreat again. I had a blast. Like I literally was talking Kendall's ear off in the car when he got me from the airport. I'm like, everybody was so cool. Everybody was so this, just cool things. Good morning. So yeah, I never I didn't know a retreat could be like this. So if there's a retreat in your area that isn't your financial price point, I definitely recommend you doing it or even going to a class to be around fellow sewists. And like it's really hard because I know most sewists that are really kind of introverted people. I think that's like kind of a given in our field because you're kind of solo when you're sewing. It's not like somebody holding the holding your material down and you sew. It's a
Mm-hmm.
very individual it's just an individual feeling. So I can't explain to you how much fun I had. Tandy Leather was amazing. The people that were working there were amazing, very helpful, and we seen things. So like their Sandra's Tandy Leather is completely different from mine. They have rainbow hardware. Mine does not have that. They have matte black. They had all these other. I'm like, wait, what? It was a really great experience. The food, oh, man, I want some more fried okra so bad. I like so many good food, so much food. And her daughter's cupcakes. I haven't had a strawberry shortcake in forever, and now I'm like secretly dreaming of it. Let's see. Happy early birthday to your sister. I mean, happy late birthday for your sister. Yeah, so we did a little shopping. We just basically hung out and I had a blast. I think everyone else did too. It was just a really great experience and I really liked the location. It wasn't far from the airport. Everything was so beautiful. Their trees are different than they are here in Maryland. They were like epically tall and gorgeous and it was everybody in that I was like everybody was super sweet. It wasn't humid, it wasn't hot. It was like perfect temperature. I couldn't ask for anything more. So when we went to Tandy Leather, I like got this leather and I have to show it to you guys because it is so pretty. Look at this. How pretty is this? This is it's suede and it's split, but this I mean, oh, we were in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm laughing because my husband hates the way I say Raleigh, North Carolina, and we had at the sewing retreat, and it was like amazing. We put together the noodle head bag, the sandhill sling, and we did it exactly per the pattern. Which the reason why I'm excited is because a
Mm-hmm.
lot of times now that I see this pattern, it's done by all binding, which is really great because it gives it a nice structure. But the way the designer has you put in the drop in lining, like you, it's it's pretty genius, very simplistic, and the bag always comes out phenomenal. Like it is a beautiful bag. I don't know, it's something very simplistic that about it that makes me feel like I don't know, it's a very organic bag to have and she gives you so many options whether you to top stitch or not top stitch and having the opportunity to learn how to hand base without like so that with us so you don't have to use double-sided tape, pins, or clips, and you can sew top stitch without any movement is a incredible skill to have. Noodlehead isn't the only one that always talks about hand basting in bags. Country Cow Designs does it too. It it's kind of a game changer. And then I also I believe in one of Alexis's I think it was the horse one of the bags with the barrels at the end. She mentions hand basting too. It's an old technique, but this technique, although it's a little bit more time consuming, it gives you the best results. Like you don't have to worry about double sided tape. You don't have to worry about clips. It just is a nice clean finish, and then it makes the way Noodlehead does it. it makes the whole process really fun and easy, and then you're really proud that you made this drop-in lining, and it's not sagging down on each other because there's a step before you do the top stitching that helps that out. It's a really cool technique. So yes, but yeah, I got this suede. There was this blue leather there that I wanted, and I might see if they have it at my Tandy, but I realized when I talked to the store person that all Tandys are not the same. It's kind of like Joann's. Some Joann's has some things and some Joann's don't. It's very similar to that. But yes, this purple was calling me. I don't know what I'm going to make it with yet. I have zero idea, but it was amazing. So I'm really stoked about that. It is. Her technique for drop-in lining is seriously underrated. It's a beautiful technique because it looks like when you have the lining and the exterior separate, you're like, this is gonna slouch. It's not gonna work. And then once you do it, you're like, holy moly, really? Really, Anne? Good morning. I also want to, as I was gone, yeah, this weekend I just opened this, but I haven't looked inside it yet. I did get the bee makers making bag bee bag making bees club bag. I do like the warning sticker. The sticker says package contact may bring back your sojo and spark creativity. It's gonna look backwards too. I just realized that. So I haven't looked inside, but I cut it open because I hate cutting open boxes on camera because anybody at the retreat can tell you I am literally clumsy. I will cut my hand or something and you'll be like, Shanova, exit out of the video and go take care of your hand. So I wanted to try this because I heard some really cool things about it, and I like looking at different boxes and see what they offer, and is there a new designer that I've never made something from that I can try something new. I don't know. I like to see what people put in boxes because it's like the little bit of creativity inside something. So I'm kind of excited. I don't have a place to. It's going to be on my lap and I'll show you because of the wires getting cut up here, like everything was moved from this side to this side. So I have so much reorganizing to do. All right. It says it's here. And it has like a QR code to a tutorial from Jess Oaklroots. I'm just going to cover it. And it says, oh, the pattern is the spring roll by Love You So. And it has custom prints, wax canvas, antique finishes, and a special quart tag from Heartwear and High. So they have the QR code for the pattern, so I'm going to hide that. But that's a cute spring roll. I like the name of that. There's elastic. Interesting. I haven't made one yet. So when you open the box, it looks like that. It had that little postcard. There's a lot of curly things. And the first thing I see is, let me open this up for you, is this. It looks like it's water resistant canvas. This is an interesting color. I'm trying to figure out what colors it reminds me of. This is pretty thick. So this almost feels like waterproof because it doesn't have the plastic backing, but it kind of feels like waterproof. This is pretty thick. This feels kind of like the same as waterproof canvas I get from Fabric Wholesale Direct, and they give you, it looks like roughly about 20 inches by the length of the fabric. So that's a lot. Because the spring roll, it doesn't look like it's very big. So I mean, I always like more fabric. I like the color, but I'm trying to figure out what does it remind me of. A zipper. And I'm trying to see if the zipper says who it's by. It's red with antique. It doesn't say who it's by though. I don't think I've had zipper tape that was red with antique color teeth before. To be honest with you, I'm trying to think of that. I have red, but I usually have it with nickel, or it's like the red teeth. Like, you know how you get the solid colors without any, the teeth color being any metallic ones. And it looks like we have some clear TPU. I'm curious where does the TPU looks like it's in the middle. It's like the middle zipper pocket. I don't know if I sewed anything from Love You So before. And it has the film on it so that it doesn't stick. I'm yeah, oh my god. I was thinking that the first two I was like it reminds me of something. Yes, it does. You're absolutely right. Then we have these are like the biggest look at the I'm gonna show you the pull. These are like the biggest. So we also get this brown zipper tape with I usually get this color. This is like my go-to tape color, but I gotta show you these. Why are these pulls heavy though? They're acorns, but they're really heavy. They're super cute though. But like if someone threw this at you, it would hurt. Yes, I go there. And it looks like we have 12-ounce wax canvas as well. This how many rolls can we make with this? I mean, that's a lot. This is a lot. Hey, Lynette. This is a really pretty brown for this is a pretty brown for wax canvas. That looks really pretty together. Does it give you like Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers kind of feel? Like anyone like with the acorns and stuff? That's immediately where my mind went. I was like, ooh, Chip and Dale. This is 12 ounce. This is really pretty. I've never had this brown has like yeah, it has like this brown kind of has like orange tint to it. It's a very interesting brown. It's not like even a real light milk chocolate. There's like an orange and red tint to it, but it's really pretty. I love me some wax canvas. Chip and Dale. Yes. And then I'm going to see if I can find a Chip and Dale tag. And then it looks like we have some small rivets, and I appreciate that because like sometimes when you get a box, like they'll like say a rivet and there's no rivets in there. You're like, what? We were talking about it even at the retreat. All hardware plating could be completely different, and so like what I have for my regular hardware may be a different like it might be brushed or smooth or whatever. So I actually really appreciate if you get a box if someone puts those little things in there because that's less of me not going in my mind like, okay, my antique brass does not match theirs. Because that's how I feel about gold hardware. I always want to use gold hardware, but the plating is so different across like all different people that produce it. So you might get, let's say, like a turn lock from Emmeline bag, and then let's say you go to create uh handmade space and you get their D-rings and the gold could be two shades. So it's very intriguing to me when this happens and frustrating. So I appreciate when people put like the little things that you need in there. And it looks like we have elastic. I've seen the patterns that do this that are like let me cover this up like this before. There's a couple that I've seen similar where it opens up, but I've never seen anyone ask for elastic in it. So I'm intrigued and I'm definitely going to print this pattern because now I want to know where the elastic goes. Is that why it's a spring roll? Because it bounces back together? So many questions. And there's stickers. There's a lot of stickers. Oh, and there's a Heartworn Hide. Oh my god. No case is too big and no case is too small. I swear I think that's lyrics literally in Rescue Rangers. I'm gonna sing because it's in my head. I feel like these are lyrics to Rescue Rangers. No case is too big and no case is too small. Like, so if you were going for Rescue Rangers, you definitely got my attention because this is what I feel from this. So stickers, more tattoos for my thing. Oh, this one, I love this one. And this. And definitely this. Oops, I did it again. with a little seam ripper. That's so cute. No case is too big and no case is too. I'm gonna Google that as soon as I get off. I feel that's in the Rescue Rangers theme song in the morning, like before the show came on. And last but not least, a piece. Of like I guess it's candy, like honey one. There's little bees all over it. That's so sweet. That's a cute box. If it is Rescue Rangers, like literally you just made my whole day because I used to watch that show like a lot as a kid. But yeah, Shannon, thanks for trying to work that out with me because we automatically went to this reminds us of some kind of cartoon. So I got that. When we went to Tandy, they had like a whole bunch of cool stuff that I got like little things of. So the one thing is that okay, I told you guys that when I'm filming, I use hole punches and like my rivet to set my rivets. But when I'm not filming, I'm like using my mallet and like all this stuff. I have two mallets. One that I got from Clume House and it was around $50. I love that mallet. It is like my favorite. I have a cheaper one that I got on Amazon, but every time I use it, the screw comes off. So then I try to super glue the screw back on and it still comes off. And it apparently when I looked at the reviews, this is something that always happens. So I wanted like to get a really, really nice one because it's something I use on a daily basis. And and I haven't figured out which one I wanted. So we're in Tandy Leather and I see this mallet in a case and I was looking for it all over the store because I was like, if it's in the case, it has to be somewhere else. There was one left in the store and I got it and I have to show it to you because even when I showed it to my husband, he was like, that is glorious. And it also comes with its own stand. Wait for it. Okay. Look at this. What? Be whacking the heck out of everything. And it is, isn't that beautiful? Yes, it is in Chippendale. I knew it. That's hot, right? This is super hot. I was like, what? Yeah, I'm not getting, I didn't go for all the leather I want because I went and was like, this is it. This is, look at, first of all, the first thing I did was, ahoy, mateys, because that's, but yeah, I showed Kendall and he was like, that's zebra wood. I'm like, what is zebra wood? So I got a whole like cool rabbit hole of education yesterday in reference to it. But yeah, yeah, I know I would have done. I was actually worried about that. I was like, no, they didn't even, they scanned my, it was in my, it wasn't even in my check-in. It was in my carry-on. I didn't bring a check-in and they scanned it. They're like, okay. I got more flack when I came back from So Magical Florida because I had um at Seeds like little flamethrower, but there was no butane in it, but it looks like the outline is not favorable for TSA. Oh, wow. No way. This is really pretty. I guess because the box is like it says what it is. Like I'm not too sure why they took it, but look at this inside of this box. This is so cool. Make your mark. I was like, I gotta put this. I don't know how what I'm gonna do with this box, but I can't. I have a problem with throwing boxes away if I think they're really interesting. But it came with this really cool stand, and I'm really excited to put it on my work desk because so it's like this really beautiful wood, and then your stand, and it what? My wands don't even do this. I'm just gonna, or like if you have the you're getting ready to like hammer stuff, you can just put it in there real quick. I was like, shut up. This is the best thing I've ever bought from Tandy Leather. So yeah, that's what I got. I was like, this is it, right? I'm just saying, why is this epic? I don't know. Um, if you want me to put in the description like the name of this because you're interested in it, I will do that. But I was really excited because I use what on camera you don't hear me whacking things because I feel like that would hurt your ears and it'll be super annoying. But off camera, I'm usually setting my own rivets, my 24 line slaps, all that by hand. it's fun to whack some hardware. I don't know. I'm weird. Um, but yeah, I've never seen it. I was like, do they have this at the Tandy Leather in Baltimore? He's like, oh, you know Eric? And I'm like, no, I don't. He doesn't really talk when I'm in there. And he was like, no, they don't have it though, for real. I was like, what? I was like, what? Yes. I know I did I have the one from Clume House is amazing. I just been wanting when I watch these leather workers, they usually have like s- my mine's is not like this poly whatever wrapped around it. Mine's is all like a wood mallet and it serves its purpose, but I've been looking for something that was a little bit nicer. And the ones that I was looking at for Tandy, not for leather weaver and stuff like that, they go into the hundreds. Not like 120, like I'm talking about like 200, $300. The better the mallet and the materials, the more it costs. So I was like, I'm gonna save up and I did, and I found this, and I'm like, I feel like I hit the jackpot. Like I'm telling you, North Carolina was good to me because I have never seen anything like that. I've been on the prowl for it for a long time. Yes, yeah, definitely. I know, I thought it was security thing too. I was like 100% sure they were gonna like take this out of my suitcase. They just I was like, but technically, sir, this could be a weapon on I mean, but I guess I understand. But yeah, I got a lot more flack with the hardware going back home than anything else. So yeah, I was really excited about this. I showed Kindle and Kindle was like, "It's so cool, it's so pretty." And then he was telling me about the wood. And I did get one other major thing at Tandy because I'm one of those people like if I get a bag, I want the wallet, or if I get earrings, I want a bracelet. So I guess I do the same thing with Tandy. Check this bad boy out. Look at this bone folder. What? What? So you will be seeing this when I'm poking out those corners. Isn't this pretty though? Yeah, so it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I was like, shut up. Yeah, it's exclusively through Tandy Leather. My Tandy Leather, the people were not like the North Carolina people. The North Carolina people were like really nice, answered your questions, like were playful, having fun with every one of us. This the mallet in this, I was like, this is what I want from Tandy Leather at this point. And I'm really happy I got it. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was like the best thing. I was like, this is you guys see me use bone folders in all my tutorials. I usually use the ones that you use for journaling, but this is my new one and the one from recent relic. I'm gonna have this one at my 1541 and the recent relic one at my 1341 because the recent relic one is magnetic, so I won't lose it. It'll just like stick to my thing. So I had to get it. I had to get it because it matched my amount. You understand, you guys. I hope I'm not alone in this. If you see something that matches something in your workroom, you're like, yeah, I know I have one of these, but 100%, I'm gonna buy this. I will definitely post the name. I know. So that's pretty much what we did. I got some really cool stuff from Sandra's shop. She has like the coolest. She has like some really cool cottons that are water resistant. Like this. I don't know what I'm gonna make, but I'm gonna make something cool. Look at this. Isn't this cute? So if even Kindle was like, wait, it feels like cotton. So he's like, let me put some water on it. Like it's water resistant. It feels amazing. And the backing is like just like kind of canvasy. But isn't this the cutest thing? They're like their little eyes are so cute. So I got that. And she had these really I've been looking for a print like this. I see these in really some people's bags and I've always liked this print. So I'm glad that I was able to get one. And then she had anytime I see any HP prints, I'm like buying it. She had this one, and this one is a waterproof canvas too. but it feels really soft. It's Good morning. So it's beautiful. Like she has really cool prints um in her shop, and she had some different um pin like this through. Okay, so anytime I see a Tandy pin, I automatically buy it because we use them a lot in bag making. So she had this one that threw me off. I wanted to get it immediately because it's a clear pin that you put these in, and I was like, oh, shut up, this is cool. So I got two of these. So one of these, I need to buy a second one. But I thought this was really cool because I don't know. I always look for new pins because I actually don't like the white Tandy leather pins. The top of it forever breaks off. Now I do get super ghetto flabulous and like duct tape it. Yeah, 100. I will do it. And I love Lauren Mormino's. I have hers are interesting. I buy one every single time I order, and every single I have one, and I could tell you if Lauren hopped on here, she'd be like, "Yeah, Shanova has like 20,000." There's like a vortex that likes those pins in my room, and they just disappear. So yeah. So I definitely, anytime, if I'm in a shop and there's any kind of Tandy leather pins, or these silver pins, I always buy them because they just disappear in my room. I have no idea why. And like, I was like, maybe they're rolling into the trash can because I have like a trash can underneath my table. No, 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 because I will like destroy the trash can trying to look for this pin. They just disappear. We need a mat. Hey, someone make a magnetic one that goes to your machine. Throwing it out there. You can have the idea. I don't want any royalties. I just want to be able to not miss a pin. That's it. That's all I want. Because there's people like me who are accident prone and lose things. Okay. So it was really cool. Everybody there, all of us sewists were having fun. There was different sewing machines. We seen featherweights. There were people making their bags on Kenmores. There was people making it on their Jukies, the QVP minis. It was really cool. We had Sandra made hers on a Janome. It was just a really fun time. I highly recommend if Sandra has an event with someone that you like to try, like, to go. Like I know Kasaya, I believe, is going to be there in August. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to go to that class just to make a bag with her. So she has a lot of people coming in. She has a lot of people that sew within our community that we do know that are teaching a class, and I just think it's an amazing experience. And there's a lot to do out there, and it's super close to the airport. That's what I always get worried about is like how far is the facility from the sewing event from the airport? Because I am not driving in. Everybody else drove in. And yes, my flight was like 45 minutes, but that was better than being in the car for 5 hours. TSA, that's I don't think anybody likes that. And the experience I've seen going to North Carolina from someone that was in front of me, like was traumatizing to me. So I only can imagine how it was for them. But the flights were all good, no turbulence. It was pretty much up and down. There was no snacks. There was no snacks given or drinks. But I was okay. So yeah. Yes, you're right, Karen. That's it. You can see when the ink runs out. That's why I was like, interesting. But also, someone needs to come out with a magnetic one. There's a lot of hardware people out there. If you hear me right now, come out with a magnetic one. I guarantee you people are going to buy it. Because I don't know where mines go. Like, I always buy one of Lauren's pins. Like, even when I go in person, like at a So Magical, that's like the first item I buy. They just disappear. And I first thought, I have 3 kids and they have a tendency of taking things. Nope, none of them have it, or they're hiding them. And then I thought Loki, because Loki's a snatcher and hider. But no, I have, unless he's doing it like really good where I'm not able to find anything. But yeah, I lose those pins like nobody's business. I also lose double-sided tape. There's no excuse for it. It's wrong. So I am going to be heading off soon because I'm gonna stuff my face. I have one more project to finish today and take some pictures. And then I plan on just reorganizing my room because now the electricity's on, and I think I'm gonna take a nap. It's been a long time, but I'm super tired. So I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. I hope everyone has a really good Monday and you get to be with your family, friends, and I can't wait to talk to you tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye. Coffee, coffee.